ABC 36 on your side, Weekend Edition.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Sydney St. Clair.
And I'm Justin Walker. Thanks for joining us. Well, it's been nearly a week since Scott County Sheriff's Deputy Caleb Conley was shot and killed during a traffic stop.
And as the community continues to grieve, many are stepping up to help his family through this tragedy. Now, this weekend, the Lexington Counterclocks organization is hosting a special fundraiser for the family.
ABC 36 caught up with organizers in our top story at 6:30.
As soon as I saw the news, I immediately knew that we needed to do something and didn't know what we needed to do, but just something in general to help the Conley family.
And helping the Conleys is exactly what the Lexington Counterclocks plan to do this Memorial Day weekend. The baseball organization is hosting a memorial fundraiser in honor of Scott County Deputy Caleb Conley. How it works is simple.
Any ticket that's bought through the FIVO link, it's on our website, on our social media pages, it'll go back to the family, that particular portion. So there's different levels. There's a $5, $10, $20, $50, $100 donation that you're able to make, and included in that is a ticket to the game, Saturday or Sunday night's game.
And when the Conleys need some family time, the Counterclocks have another plan to help.
We're contacted by the Jessamine County wives of the Sheriff's Department there, and donated a suite to the Conley family as well, to be able to come out to a game and bring any friends or family with them that they might like to.
Counterclocks President and General Manager Justin Ferrarella says they're already seeing an outpouring of support for the family.
I think that speaks a lot about the community that we have here, right? That they want to, they want to be surrounded by people that want to help them, and that's us, and that's all we can do, right? And it's not about the Counterclocks, it's about the family, and how the whole community as a whole can come together and support the family, and be there for them during tragic times.
The Counterclocks are playing the Staten Island Ferry Hawks Saturday and Sunday. If you miss the chance to donate and watch Saturday's game, you'll have another chance Sunday afternoon. Game time is set for 2:05.
Now, Russell County officials are investigating after a teenager died at Lake Cumberland Friday night.
The coroner's office confirms 17-year-old Cameron Powell of Somerset died at the scene of a motor vehicle accident. First responders were called to the Clifty Creek boat ramp Friday night at around 9:02 for a car in the water. They say 2 people were in the vehicle at the time of the incident. 1 person was able to escape. Powell's body is being taken to the state medical examiner's office for an autopsy for an exact cause of death. Kentucky Fish and Wildlife and the Russell County Coroner's Office has taken over that investigation. No word yet on how the car ended up in the water. We'll keep you updated as we learn more.
Yes, now let's check in with meteorologist. Let's check in with meteorologist Jordan Smith for a first check of our forecast. Now, Jordan, it was a little cloudy out there today.
Yeah, and Jordan, people are curious what the weather will be like for those Memorial Day weekend plans.
Well, we're going to kind of split it half and half. Sunday looks pretty rough, but Memorial Day itself on Monday is looking pretty great. So as far as today goes, it's not been too bad, as you will say. Definitely been colder than what we should be. We're in the upper 70s for normal highs for this point of May. And you can see we're in the upper 60s to low 70s. 69 here in Lexington, 66 down in Richmond. Somerset being the warm spot, sitting there at 70. Now, Max HD radar is clear here locally for the time being, but look at parts of eastern Kentucky now. We're starting to track some very light showers, some sprinkles out there, and that is ahead of what's to come here for the next 36 hours. You can see that by overnight tonight. Here's the rain icons. They are getting going because some rain is moving in. Temperatures that'll be chilly. Highs tomorrow, low 60s here in the bluegrass. Parts of southern and southeastern Kentucky who stay mostly cloudy to even rain, going to stay in the 50s for highs tomorrow. Those precipitation chances really increase after midnight. They'll stay up through Sunday evening, but then you can see Memorial Day itself. They begin to bottom out, and we look to be in good shape for Memorial Day. Coming up in that main forecast, I'll break down that cool and rain Sunday ahead, and we look to Memorial Day and then beyond as summer-like air is on the way. Your Storm Team forecast is coming up in just a little bit.
All right, thanks a lot, Jordan. Well, it's graduation season for many colleges and universities. Today, Transy University held its commencement ceremonies.
The ceremony was held at 9 a.m. on the lawn of Old Morrison. 191 graduates walked the stage to receive their diplomas. Now, according to transient officials, half of those receiving their Bachelor of Arts degrees received a Latin honors for a cumulative GPA of at least 3.5. The student speaker at the ceremony was senior Caroline Shutt, who is a William T. Young Scholar from Owensboro. Congrats to all these graduates and good luck in the future. And the annual Horsey 100 returns to Georgetown this weekend, welcoming thousands of bike riders from across the country.
That's exactly right. This marks the event's 45th year. It's hosted by the Bluegrass Cycling Club. Nearly 2,000 cyclists have come from 39 states and Canada to take part. The event features 3 days of cycling along Scott, Woodford, and Franklin counties. There were 5 routes ranging from 25 miles to 100 miles that cyclists could take today. Tomorrow, there will be 4 routes.
This is a well-known event. We have people coming from all over the country. We just have a great reputation, and we take a great pride in, as a club, and it's all volunteers, to introduce people to what we think is some of the best cycling in the world, really.
I've been doing this ride for many, many years. It's a great ride. It's very well organized. It's very safe, very friendly, and you can't beat the scenery anywhere. It's absolutely beautiful.
This event continues Sunday. Now, organizers say it's important for drivers to be on the lookout for cyclists and to extend courtesy if they encounter cyclists along the routes. And in honor of Memorial Day, the Aviation Museum of Kentucky and the Commemorative Air Force are hosting 3 historic World War II aircrafts at their Warbird Expo. Yeah, that event began yesterday and continues through Monday, with doors opening from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Now, visitors can experience the Warbirds up close and even board them. The 3 aircrafts on display are an SNJ T6 Texan trainer and a twin-engine Navy transport, and the historic C-47 That's All Brother, a paratroop transport that led the airborne invasion of Normandy on D-Day.
It's truly a great experience, and it reconnects people with the past. You know, sadly, our schools aren't teaching much World War II history anymore, and the lessons of World War II are really applicable with what's going on in the world right now.
Now, visitors also have the chance to take a ride over Lexington in those aircrafts. Prices range from $100 to $400. The event is free for World War II and Korean War veterans. Well, still to come on ABC 36 at 6:30, negotiators still working on a deal to raise the nation's debt limit. And what experts say this busy Memorial Day weekend means for summer travel. We'll have more after the break.
And coming up, we'll break down that rain and cool Sunday that's ahead, look towards a Memorial Day. And then after that, mid to later part of next week, some summer-like air is on the way, and we will track all that coming up for you straight ahead. Stay with us.